Hello, everyone. Good evening. We are here on SBK again. Hi. Let's see who is here today. I see we've got Redstone Archivist, Cyber Beast, Voided Muffins, Cameron Rain, Axioma. How are you guys all doing? Good to see you all. Yeah, I wonder who's going to get first today. Just dropping a hint there. Also, welcome over on YouTube. Hope you guys... VexFox! VexFox. Yes, congrats on getting first. How you doing, Vex? Good to see you. And also welcome over on YouTube as well. I hope you guys are all doing well. If you're watching back the VOD, I hope you enjoy the VOD and have a nice chill time listening in. Yeah. Thought it was already claimed, lol. I thought so. I was kind of like a little bit surprised it hadn't been either. Sometimes that happens. Also, Cyberbees, what is beside your... That is so cool. I just noticed the badge beside your name. Raging Wolf Helm. What is that for? Raging Wolf Helm. This badge was earned for watching Elden Ring during the initial Shadow of Erdtree expansion launch. Ooh, that's cool. I like it. I still haven't played Elden Ring. I've watched. I think I watched a lot of Pixel Rift's Elden Ring playthrough stuff. He was doing a whole thing where he was trying to play through with every single weapon, which is kind of crazy. Anyway, I have designed a new shroom for the kingdom. This is like another build that needs to be done. So I don't know if the whole shroom's... I don't think the shroom's going to get built today, but I do want to do a bit of tidying up back here. So what we're going to do, we're going to do check, see how many resources we actually need. Maybe do a bit of gathering those resources, because I'm going to need quite a bit of mud for this build. So I'm going to have to make... Because I spotted this really cool texture. I don't even remember what video I was watching. It might have been... Was it Ethos video or Scar's video? I don't remember who it was. But someone was using mud and warped hyphae together. And the texture looks really, really nice. So I'm thinking of using warped hyphae and mud for quite a bit of the island over there. Just a nice contrast from all the netherrack we have. The netherrack is lovely, but it'll be cool to have another island with a different color scheme. We could probably mix in some smooth basalt as well into that color palette. Yeah, anyway, I want to get an idea of how much I actually need to gather. And also, I think it's time we move these two farms here out to the industrial district. Lovely and Alls has been having them there. Honestly, I don't think I've actually turned these on in a long while. I just AFK'd these two farms here, and like, we still have so much cobble left over. So there's a good amount still in these chests to be used, like back here. So yeah, it sounds like the kingdom's getting a bit of a glow up. We're working on it, bits and pieces here and there. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do today here. Ooh, look at that. Fool has been starting work on the next phase, which is going to be absolutely insane. But yeah, I want to move these. So we're going to move these out to the industrial district. Have them out there. And this here, do I move this out to the industrial district? I might actually move this out to the industrial district as well, because we could industrial size this a little bit more. You know, this could also be part of this island, so I don't really mind if this is here or there. I'm also going to keep the dripstone, keep a dripstone farm over here as well, because dripstone needs, it grows so slowly. We'd have to be out of the industrial district a lot of time to get enough dripstone, and we're not kind of over there a bit. And I have been keeping in mind my design to accommodate these dudes who need sand over there somewhere. So we're going to make sure that these guys have got a home to live in. So let's start by, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab a schematic of these and we're going to deconstruct them and bring them directly over to the industrial district. Out of curiosity, from Pixelrick's A to Z, have you seen his and Zloy's playthrough, Pix's astrologer staff one? I did see some of it. I've seen. So the thing is, I kind of, I didn't pay too much attention to the stream when I had it on in the background. But yeah, I have actually, I have watched. I have kind of like got a little bit of a gist of the idea of how it worked, how the Elden Ring playthrough went, and it was just like kind of like just to have something nice on in the background, and it was a good stream to listen to. Okay, I think the easiest way, yeah, let's just grab a schematic. I need to turn this on, schematic placement, and area selection. Okay. You to there, and you to here, and we should be able to just scroll this up to collect all that data. Okay, and we're just going to copy paste this over to the industrial district area. So, area editor, we'll call it cobble basalt indie. Okay. Question, do I want to actually make it look pretty when I'm over there, or do I just want to do a complete copy paste? If only Move Farms was its easiest copying a schematic. I know. Like, I could switch out the cobblestone for another block that isn't quite so cobblestoney. You know, it's industrial district. There's no harm in having some basic farms like this be the way that they are. Okay, right. Time to... We're going to need to keep some of these chests here because they're quite full. Some of them are quite full. So actually, easiest way, I think, is actually if we move all the cobblestone into some chests, and the same with the basalt. And we can store them in the Shimothy over there. So, looking forward to the day when we finally get shulker boxes, because this will make this a lot easier. Okay, so gonna grab yeah, I think we'll just use the base of Shimothy for the storage, for extra storage, so we can do this. Yeah, we've got some room down here that we can use. How'd you say? You're a miracle treasure as a compliment. Ooh, let me see, treasure. There is a phrase. You are right. There should be a phrase. And could you evade this entire chat as a phrase, if it's not too much trouble? Give me a second. There's definitely a phrase. You're a treasure. Let's see. Shanochel. I gotta see if there's a Shanochel, because a Shanochel is always a good place to... A proverb is always a good place to kind of like find a list of an option. No, it's not a Shanochel. You're a treasure in Irish. No, don't like that. Ah, yeah, a store. Yeah, Sinead, that's it. So a store is kind of like, you're my darling. So, it's too much store. Actually, would it be mejor? Store? No, I think it should be Mastor. So is to Mastor, or store who. So if you are treasure, if your treasure would be is store who. So is store who, you are a store, you are a treasure. And if you are my treasure, es tu Mastor. So yeah, that'd be the best description for that. Cute little way of describing it. But yeah, it's storhu, which kind of like makes it sound like you're a store, as like a place where you buy stuff. But yeah, genuine storhu is like they actually, it's very common to use that kind of like language in when you're kind of like in song and stuff like that as well. So quite a popular one used in song. Let's just make, oh, that was weird. Let's make these into chests. Don't know if this is going to be enough though, but we'll come back if we need more. Yes, Janice, I will get round to my room eventually. Tell you what, I'll get round to doing my room when I get round to doing getting my next video out. You're a gem most commonly. Actually, a similar thing, yeah, wouldn't it? It's a similar thing. Actually, what is, I don't even think about what store actually means. Does it mean, does it just mean like my love kind of thing? ST. Because you can also say storeen, which is like my little treasure. So if you put an een at the end, it changes the word from like a big word to a small, to like a small, it changes the adjective to like you're describing something as small. STO or store. Is it STIO or? Is it STOI or is it? Okay, I'm getting a whole, like the translation that I'm getting in the Irish book is telling me that it's just talking about like a store. I was like, that, and it can be mean store. STOI or maybe? No, it isn't store. STI or. It's like to store out on a key. She has a wealthy songs. Store all the store of information is more treasure riches. Ah, okay, yeah, so it can kind of mean like treasure as well, so it has that feeling to it too. So store is like, it literally means treasure. So there you go. It actually, for once, it's a word that is the same meaning as in English. It's because like sometimes phrases don't necessarily translate. Like when you say the phrase like, yeah, there's some phrases which just don't translate directly. Hey Kai, I hope you're doing well. I lost my headphones. I can't listen while I'm at work until I find them, since I can't hear you today. We're gonna just say hi. I'm waving at you, Kai. I hope you find your headphones too soon, because like, even if you can't listen to me, it's also a pain that you can't listen to me and other things as well. So, yeah. Have you ever thought about hiring an editor, asking out of pure curiosity? No. I don't feel like it's yeah, it just, I personally at the moment I don't really feel like I'm at a place where like hiring an editor is I feel awkward about the idea of hiring an editor at the moment, because I'm not really at a point in my channel where that kind of feels like a thing. I don't know. It just feels, yeah, it just doesn't feel quite right to me, I suppose. with my channel at the moment. So maybe someone else would probably say, "Oh, but yeah, yeah, like it's not necessarily the editing that's the issue. It's also like I have to get the filming done as well, and it's kind of hard to do those things too. Obviously, I could do stuff on stream, but there's stuff that I can't do on stream. So it's really just a case like it's not easy at the moment to get the video stuff out. And you know what? That's fine. I'll focus on streams for now because I enjoy streaming. And when I joined SBK, like my goal was prioritize the streams, and then if I can make videos, I can make videos. So like that's my goal really with that's my thing with SBK, because like that way I can, you know, I'll be around. Even if I can't get videos out, you know that you're going to get streams. And if I ask about what's that? Oh, someone's laughing at my comment in another Discord. And if I ask about a word that exists in Gaelic but not in English but means something, will you tell me now or spend points next time? Do you know? Is there a particular word that you wanted to talk about that you know of in Gaelic? Like just you can ask about it. You don't have to spend the points so much if you want to just like kind of like bring up the word. It'd be fine. Okay, I think that is coming from this one here. Oh, we've got lots of chests of cobble. Is this one full now? It is not full yet. Oh, okay. These hoppers all full too. Ooh-wee. Okay. We got a lot to fill up then. See, this is what I mean. We are not in any danger of running out of cobble anytime soon. Probably the person who would end up running us out of cobble is likely Alfie, maybe. Because Alfie is probably going to be using a huge amount of cobble. Which probably means I should talk to him about possibly doing a furnace array or something to manage it. Anyway, has anyone been doing anything good this? Anyone up to anything this weekend? I know I've seen some of you on Saturday, but I did stream on Saturday, didn't I? I did stream on Saturday, yes. But yeah, just curious to see if anyone had anything on the weekend and wants to share and stuff. What are you getting? Is there another chest up there? Oh, there's another hopper here on the side. Aha. Okay, sneaky little thing. Grab those. How many let's see, how many chests of cobble? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, nearly 5 double chests of cobble. Even more here. Okay, so that one's empty. Let's do this one. Okay, I need to get more chests. Actually, I said I was going to put these all in the basement, didn't I? I'm going to need to move these before... Yeah, I'm going to need to put these in the basement. Okay. Let's get some more chests, and I'm just going to pop them down in the basement. Looks like we need... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'd say... Let's go for 20 chests in the basement at least. Maybe even more. Right, about now, shulkers would be nice. Absolutely. Unfortunately, we're probably still maybe a week or two out from the end. It kind of depends on when people are available. Because we'll probably be we would like to... So I'm just going to convert these all into chests. Yeah, we would love to have as many people available as possible for when we do go to the end. So hopefully that'll be... We'll be able to do that soon. Okay, yeah, this will be a good spot. So if we do this. It would be cool if it happened on the stream weekends. I will say we probably won't do it on the stream weekend because we'll probably make it more of a recording session rather than a stream session. We do have plans for the stream weekend, and we should be announcing. I will let you guys know. We should be announcing, I think tomorrow, hopefully, either tomorrow or the next day, the schedule. So you will know who is streaming, when they're streaming, and yeah. So I am excited to do it again. I love the last stream weekend was just a lot of fun, and I love that we came up with the brain cell. But I will say that there is some new things going to be happening instead this time. Maybe not necessarily a brain cell, but we'll see what ends up happening. And let's just pop you here. Okay. So yes, guys, get excited. It is going to be lots and lots and lots of fun to be had. Let me put... I gotta just clear my inventory and bring things over and back. It'll be faster. See Pickle Kingdom. Yeah, see Pickle Kingdom. That's next. That's new, isn't it? That'll be fun. Okay, and just gonna use one of these chests here for... Yeah, we can clear this stuff here. Fantastic. Pickles are... they're plants. Sort of, aren't they? Yeah, they are plants. They're organic. They're not they're not what you call it? So they're not fungal. A coral island. We do have a coral farm set up. So we could totally do coral island stuff. I will say probably the biggest clue to the kind of things that'll be happening that weekend. Halloween. Okay, I know it's not actually the weekend that Halloween happens. Because Halloween, I think Halloween's a Friday this year, isn't it? If I got my memory of the date right. Yeah. So Halloween is a Friday. That's actually, and I know that was actually that's the weekend preceding Halloween. But I think the thing is that there's actually, let me just double check that this thing is been noted. I want to just double check this thing first. Okay, no, I can't say anything about that yet. Okay. Yeah, so it turned out for us that stream weekend anyway, for the majority of us that could do it, that the weekend we chose was better than the actual Halloween weekend. Because like I know some people have got Halloween plans already for stream and stuff, so just the way it worked out. And that is the reason why we didn't end up having it on actual Halloween weekend. Everyone in costumes having a PvP battle, a proper monster mashup. I will say that a lot of people are interested in maybe doing some costume stuff. You know the way we are. Like we love, like especially some of us are particularly big on Like Vintage absolutely loves making Halloween costumes and stuff. She's amazing. It's amazing skin artist. So and she's a few really, really good skin artists on the server, like between Milkman and Ruby and Vintage. We've got some really good people. So yeah, everyone is. I need food. Everyone is big into doing costumes and stuff, and skins for Halloween. So it is. You know we're going to be looking for got stuff and things. I've been in some Halloween streams the past few Sundays, and I've been trying to have a new costume each week. Ooh. Snapchat, you need to get streaming. You need to get streaming. We're doing it throughout October with different Minecraft horror mod packs. Ooh, cool. B, how are you doing? Good to see you. We are preparing this location here for a new shroom. It probably will be a case that we'll end up clearing out most of the stuff that needs to be removed today instead of actually getting onto building the shroom. But that's the joys of us not having shulker boxes to dump all the stuff into. I'd probably save myself quite a bit of time if I had shulker boxes right now. And a bit of space as well. So yeah, there is going to be a shroom filling up that space. Ooh, you can actually see the outline of the schematic I've loaded in. Interesting, isn't it? Why is drawing hair so difficult? Because hair is feels it's too crazy. The hair is just too crazy to draw. Like, it's hard to get those little details in. And sometimes you just have to kind of like give a general shape and hope. It's hard to define. Is it time to use llamas with chests on them for transport? Just if I had llamas. By the time I bred up the llamas with the good chest size, we'd probably be heading off to the end. I bet you that would probably end up happening. It'd just be like, oh, yep, you've done all that, and it's taken too long. Chords, how are you doing? How's things with you? It's good to see you. We are clearing that island without shulker boxes. So it's taking a great amount of time. Ooh, we got a headband. Okay, which Minecraft track will we do today? Which music disc will we pull out? Maybe we just go up to our room and do the we can go up to the lounge and play the disc if we have the disc. Let me see, because we have our lounge now. I'm tired, but not bad. Tired. It's been a long one. I've already done a week's worth already. Ugh. I don't envy your job. It's a lot of it's tough work. Oh, actually, we need to go up here to check out the music discs. So let's see, what music discs do I have here? It's over here. Okay, yeah, we got a good number of them here. Have we not crafted number 5 yet? Huh, interesting. So we've got 13. Ket, Lux, Chirp, Far, Mal, Melohi, Stall, Strad, Ward, 11, Wait, Pigstep, 13. That is 13. Let's go for 11. Okay, can I find 11 here? There's 11. Fantastic. Okay, and I will pause the music over here so we can listen to this properly. Welcome to the lounge. I don't seem to remember 11 being like that. Okay, yeah. This is interesting. Huh. That was a bop right there. I know, but I was fascinated by that. I love kind of like listening to those weird yokes. Could you redeem a name generator to get my cat relocated to the lounge? I do have plans for the cats. And Slip, I think you'll like what I've got in store. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to get that done in the next couple of days. Please, time. I can do this. I can do this. I got time. Number 5. I love number 5. I find 5 fascinating. So, Slip, if you will trust me, I do have a spot for your cat. It just needs to appear. So yeah, it actually, the cats, yourself and Mox are going to have a nice spot in the kingdom. So that is a fascinating music disc. Genuinely fascinating. I like, you could write a story with that. Okay, where were we? We were moving rocks. Making way for the shroom and getting our rocks done. There's something else we also need to do, guys. So I need to make some presents. What can we call Eric today? I've got an entire tower of villagers over there, if you like. What else do I have in this kingdom? We do have a bunch of axolotls in buckets that could potentially be renamed. So, yeah, there's options. Tower, you could have a tower of Eric's over there. Would you like a villager, Corys? I can do a villager for you. Well, today one of them gets to become Eric. Tomorrow, who knows? I wonder. Can you give me a second? I think I'll guess. I think it would be Eric. Yep. I need about one more of those. Yes, I am glad that I limited to one to stream, because I'm just imagining with your points, you come in and then I get just basically a tower of Eric's, which would be a fun bit. I do have the levels for it right now. And I do have the iron for it too. Right, well, we'll start. You know, we'll start at the bottom. Let's start at the bottom. Others have been less wise. We'll go with our first Eric here. And, dude, we'll see if you ever become an Eric. Or maybe someone will name you something else first before an Eric is chosen. Oh, wow! Baby streamer? What? What? Acorn, what have you been doing? Welcome in, Acorn Bandit. I can see I redeem about 83 names. Welcome in, yeah, lols. Hi, Jace. Hi, Acorn. Hi, Tessa of Young. Wikuni, possibly Eva Winter. How are you guys doing? Why is Acorn a baby streamer? What did she do? Oh, hi. Today was my first stream ever. First day on the internet and on planet Earth as well. What? Jeez, that, like, fair play to you managing to learn how to write in English on your first day on this planet. Um, like, that's not an easy feat to manage. My nephew hasn't even managed that, and he's 3 years old. So the fact that you managed to do that in one day, absolutely incredible. Possibly even Winter, how are you doing, Dr. Brian Shrimp? A whole world, a whole new world. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong movie. It's The joys of moving your entire life over to a new house includes setting up technology all over again. Oh, the joys. How did the move go? I hope it's all going well. I presume that there's probably still stuff to be done. But yeah. Yeah, actually that's a good point. Oh, I don't have a piano set up. Well, Acorn, we now have to sing happy birthday to you because it's you're 1 day old. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Acorn. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Especially if you're 1 day old, you got many, many more coming along down the road. The move took 7 days and it's finally done. Just some unpacking left to do. You're very welcome. For anyone who doesn't know what's going on, we've just started with our first Eric. Just to let you guys know on the bit, Kors redeemed the name a mob in the world. So he, of course, decided I'll choose Eric. Kors likes to name a lot of creatures in Minecraft. Eric, and I mean a lot. So who knows? After about 86 streams with Kors popping by, we could have a tower of Erics. Anyway, today we are preparing the island back there to be beautified. We're going to make a new shroom back here in the near future. But to do that, we first need to make this area prepared. Which means that the first thing we need to do is move these farms. So we actually have to move all of this cobblestone and basalt here. So we're going to move it into the base of Shimothy's Island. So we are also moving. It's just we can't pack everything up in one go. We don't have the joys of shulker boxes yet. So we have to do it this way. Yeah, one chest at a time. One chest at a time. Now that I'm settled, I'm going to start working your glass order. Yay! I think I actually managed to... So I actually bought your shop out of the glass colors that I needed. And I'll be honest, it turns out the villagers are really, really fast at giving you glass. So I'm sorry. I actually got most of the glass already. However, I'm probably going to need a lot more glass in the future. So, yeah, because, so you might have seen the new Minecraft drop that's coming out in the future. And, guys, this is not a promise. This is just an idea. This is just an idea. So, you know the way there's this new mob called the Nautilus, and it zooms around in the water, and how Skyblock doesn't really have water? You haven't seen the new drop? I'm so behind in all communications. Okay. Well, they're making an underwater rideable mob. There's a new mount in Minecraft. And it's a Nautilus. Problem is, that's not really going to work much in Skyblock. Unless we build something for it to zoom around. So, I had an idea. And it's called the London Underground, or the Tube. This is a teaser. This is a teaser. So, my idea is we build glass tunnels and waterlog them. And we can make little routes around the server. So, like, we could have, like, a blue line from one kingdom to another kingdom, or a pink line going from another place to another place. And that's going to require so much glass. Yeah. So, and I think what I would love to do is I think it's because it's one of those bigger orders. Oh, also, I'm probably going to need a bunch of glass for the cathedral I'm planning on working on at spawn. So, yeah, I need to get, I don't know what the order is going to be yet, but if you are just gathering plain glass, then I can let you know the colors as I start getting those materials that plan together in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, there's going to be plenty of glass needed in the near future. So yeah, how'd you get so much sand for an SBK? So Acorn and Ruby have got a sand farm, and it's husks. So yeah, they made a husk farm. So husks in Skyblock Kingdoms, husks in Skyblock Infinite, which is the data pack we use. It is they've been given an extra drop, which means that they drop sand. So yeah, so they are providing sand for the server and probably glass as well. And I think yeah, there's possibly other sand related items coming in the future as well, maybe, who knows. Yeah, there's definitely lots of interest in purchasing those kind of products on the server. So yeah, nice for you guys could also trade with and we did do Acorn, Ruby, and I did actually come up with a interesting trade. So we're going to be I'm going to be helping out on a little project over in the Acacia Kingdom soon. So it'll be good. It'll be good. Librarians are great for glass. They use the sand for sandstone, etc. They are. I've actually having so many librarians that I have over there. It actually was like this is the glass that I needed. So actually, it turns out I didn't actually need a huge amount, just like this event. So like it is like librarians are pretty decent for it, but this is going to be nothing on the amount of glass that I need if I decide to do to coordinate an underground. I'm gonna call it the tube. It's called the tube. It's the tube, and we go with the tube, not the tube, because the tube is London, and I am not going to make the stupid Dublin joke of it being the Dublin Metro, because we've been planning for we've been talking for decades in Dublin about getting a metro, and we still haven't got it. So like it's been about how many years now since they started talking about the metro? I'm pretty sure it's been like nearly 30 years since they started talking about building a metro in Dublin. I still haven't done it. Should call it DART since it would be direct line. It would direct lines. We could make one of the lines the DART line. We could call one of the lines. So for those who do not know, in Dublin we have got in Dublin there is thanks for the lurk, Acorn. There is a suburban rail in Dublin, and the one that runs regularly and is powered by electricity is based in is called the DART, which is an acronym. I think I got the word right. Acronym for Dublin Area Rapid Transit, or as it really is, the slow train that gets caught behind all the other trains that are trying to run on the line as well between all the other parts of the country. So, aka code for the dart is not particularly fast. It gets delayed all the time. And just small lines connecting the kingdoms is the Lewis. And you have sorry, you have to do it with a proper dub accent. De Lewis. Oh, sorry. De Lewis is the red line. The Lewis is the green line. Nala, how are you doing? Jace, hope you get the joke. De Lewis. The joke there, guys, is the accent. So you've got the posher accent, which is the Lewis. And then you got the slightly more less posh accent, more dub, like almost like just like average dub would be De Lewis. I'm on De Lewis. Almost sounds like it. Love it. No offense to any people from parts of Dublin that I'm not from. Then you just have the countryside accent. Well, there's multiple countryside accents. And actually, I suppose like when it comes to like a countryside accent in Ireland, De Lewis is probably the same thing as well. I just can't say it in a country accent. Because like when I say De Lewis, it sounds a bit more... I can't help but bring out a little bit of dub there. I'm not the best at the Dublin accents, some of the Dublin accents, but that is one of the things that gets me to speak it. Like when you say, "How are you, darling?" Oh, I had some fun with accents. So for those who do not know, when I say it's meant like Deleuze. I'm not sure. I'm not saying that properly. It was a disaster. So for those who didn't know, I showed up a little bit in Legundo's Vampires episode, not the last one. I think, which one was it? Was it the week before last, or was it? I don't think it was this weekend. It was the weekend before. So I got to voice one of the things in episode 4. His episode 4 of Vampires. My voice was in the background in his video there, and one of the things that I decided to do is I wanted to play with my accent a little bit, so that he had a bit of some options. It was a flashback moment. Yeah, you can hear vintage and do of it as well. So I decided I wanted to do a little bit of a northern accent, which could be a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more threatening if you're not careful about it. If you're very like on the nose about it, you could be, I can hear you, and I will find you, and I will make you suffer, all that jazz. Liam Neeson bit. Here we go. Grab that. I think there's one more bit over here that I need to get here. That's all gone. How much of this can I pick up? All of it. Fantastic. And yeah, Jesus, your northern accent. Thank you very much. I have had a lot of practice because one of my several of my college people in my class in my college when I was in uni were from Northern Ireland, so I had that accent to listen to every single day. Also, one of my bosses is from Northern Ireland, so again, I'm still listening to that accent. His accent is softened, but like he's still got that bit of a northern accent. And then I also tried a more like gangster dub accent as well. I can't remember how I did it right now. Otherwise I would demonstrate, but I can't think of how I did it right now. Is this a threat? Well, it needed to be threatening because that was the character that he was looking for in his video. So I was so happy to put a bit of SPK on vampires. It was so cool. Yeah, I tried some accents out because like I wanted to play around with it. I would love to do maybe some more accent work in the future. Just like, maybe I should look into seeing if I can get some coaching or something. That'd be fun. It's like, it's cool. It's cool to be able to do those different things. Actually, it was caught a clip from the Graham Norton show, which is a talk show in that is on the BBC in the UK, and I heard that I think he was interviewing people who were in the new Netflix show called House of Guinness. I have not watched the show. I do have opinions on it, but I have not watched the show. I haven't watched House of Guinness, but he had some of the actors on, and quite a few of the actors are actually Irish in the Netflix show, the House of Guinness, because House of Guinness based in Dublin, the show is, and he one of the actors is English, and he went into how he got into his, because he had to do a dub accent. He had to do an Irish Dublin accent, and actually he did a pretty decent job. Like the accent. Here's the thing: if you do an Irish accent in a TV show or something, the Irish will read you to filth. Any Irish person every Irish person feels that they are an authority on the Irish accent. So if they hear someone doing an attempt at an Irish accent, they will tell you if it's good or bad. And in this case, I would say actually pretty decent. He's got a better dub accent than I do. Remember you saying a bit, oh yeah, I forgot you were the one to be morally black in the flashback. Oh yeah. Sure, yous could be the official voice actor for SBK if they needed one. Just for the Irish stuff. We will absolutely analyze someone over a bad accent who went Irish. South Africans are the same. I think it just goes for like any accent that's not particularly mainstream. And yes, I know there's a lot of people out there with Irish accents and stuff, but the thing is that Irish accent is not mainstream. It is that mainstream would be a mainstream accent. English speaking language accents would be American. Some parts of the UK. So, like in particular, south. Was that? Oh, that was a Viking coming back on. Particularly like south East England. It would have a fairly standard accent that is like, okay, lots of people use this accent. Australian to some extent, maybe. But again, it's not like you kind of like mainstream. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Like mainstream, I kind of feel is more like the stuff that shows up on screen a lot more often than the others. And the most popular accents on screen are that Southern English accent, and which is constantly called British. And I'm like, Britain is more than just England. There's Welsh as well. Take of the poor Welsh. Do they not have their own accent? And I'm not doing a Welsh accent right now. I'm doing a very weird Cork accent, I think. But yeah. Scottish folks are the same. If it's a bad accent, you'll hear about it. Yep. Or you'll have Nukery. You'll be just like, again. Like you hear me, and she's from this part of Spain. Oh, really? Yeah. Like if you're, that's another thing. Like dialect as well. I know 10 times the person in the movie who is the villain is South African though, which is kind of sad. Well, like in the past, it used to always be the Brit. You'll also hear about it as if you say Ireland is part of Britain. Oh yeah, if anyone, well, it's not. Britain is a different island. So yeah. But then again, you hear about that. Actually, one thing I caught there recently. There was I don't know who here follows comedians very much. There is an Irish comedian called Dara O'Brien. He's actually, I think he lives in London now, but like he's done stuff on the BBC and stuff as well. But yeah, so Dara O'Brien, I caught a clip of one of his he does a lot of interaction with the audience. And I know we just hit ads, but I'm got to continue talking anyway. Yeah, he shared a clip, I think it was on Instagram, of one of his shows, and what he does is he will talk to the audience. He'll pick people in the audience who are fairly close to him, and he will then like ask them, "Oh, what's your name?" And then he'll do another prompt, which kind of like can lead into a story or a joke. So he might say, "Oh, what do you do?" Like, and or where are you from? So he asked. He was talking to an audience member. He says, "Oh, what's your name?" And then, "Oh, so where are you from?" And she says, "Derry." And he said immediately, "Well, that tells me so much about you already, because I know which side of which side of like in the culture of Northern Ireland you are, and pretty much everything just by that statement." Because for those who do not know, Derry's got two names. There's the name that everybody knows, which is Derry. It's a city in Northern Ireland called Derry, and then there's the name that those who are big fans of the UK call it, Londonderry, which is a mouthful. Yeah, so that is a fun fact of how you can basically immediately tell someone's position on the kind of like where they stand in certain things in Northern Ireland by just like saying, "Oh yeah, I'm from Derry," or "I'm from Londonderry," and that immediately will tell you all you need to know, quite a bit of the background of the person you're talking to. Okay, I think what we're going to do is let's take this one down and move it over to the industrial district, so that we're not spending the entire stream just moving blocks back and forths and not doing something interesting. As lovely and all as it is to move cobblestone and basalt, I think it'd be nice to actually do something a little bit engaging as well. So let's leave this down here. Probably gonna need to get some more chests and stuff. Decorate! Yes, let's decorate. Okay, we can do a little bit more decoration once I have cleared my inventory of the rest of this. So we have got our final pumpkin. And I need to figure out where I'm going to put this pumpkin. So let's see. Ooh, actually, maybe I'll put it directly above my head where the axolotl is. So let's move this here so we can see. Oh, I still have the headband on. Grab that. Here we go. I think. It's not the most visible thing because darker background, but yay! I think that's my final kind of main decoration, aside from I've got balloons. So if anyone else does ask me to decorate, I do have some balloons. And yeah, so we got those. Nala, congrats on getting 10 stream streak. That's awesome. Amazing. Oh, actually, I just realized I should have that there just in case someone pops by. La 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 lava. Okay. That is all done. Let us gather up our stuff and things and start transporting. I have a little question now. If it's ignorant, I apologize. But to me, your accent isn't as thick. Is it because you're from a certain area, or have you intentionally made it less thick? I don't have a particularly strong accent. It is fairly light. And that would generally be kind of usual in my area where I live. Yeah, yeah, generally isn't a particularly strong accent. It's a fairly light one. Um, Other things that kind of like influence, so like a lot of kind of like where I live, there is a little bit of like when you live in Dublin, in certain parts of Dublin, like you can have a little bit more influence in your accent from say um from England and America. Um and actually I would say probably something that does kind of affect some people's accents is their family as well. So my family, good portion of my family are actually from another part of the country, but they actually would have had to soften their accent quite a bit. So for example, my grandparents, they lived in London for quite a few years, but are from Cork, which is southwest Ireland. And southwest Ireland, there is a pretty strong accent in those regions. But living in London during the 50s and 60s, there's quite a bit of, for want of a better word, racism against the Irish. So there would have been, my grandparents would have had to like soften their accents quite a bit when they were living in London, so that they didn't stand out so much. So when they did move back to Ireland, they ended up moving back to Dublin, and kind of like stuck. So yeah, just it's the, I suppose, like also just like from the part of my where, yeah, Dublin has a lot of different cultures also. So yeah, it's very Dublin has become incredibly metropolitan in the last say 30 years. So because of that, there are quite a few regions in Dublin which have got quite a generic plain accent. And then there'll be other parts of Dublin where there's a little bit less mixing going on and the accent will be quite a bit stronger. So yeah. Oh, okay, I thought it could be perhaps of a childhood friend or such. My Afrikaans doesn't come through as much when I speak English because I am mostly surrounded by non-Afrikaans speakers. So if I could change the way, I had to change the way I pronounce stuff. Yeah, it's... personally, it's just like the region of Dublin that I live in is fairly... There'd be a lot of people who would have parents from up the country, who would have come from other parts of the country. So in Dublin, you are either, if you were from Dublin, a lot of the time your family's been there, like historically your family has got quite a deep root in Dublin, and generally they would have much stronger accents. But families like mine, where yes, my parents were raised in Dublin, but none of my grandparents are originally from Dublin. There's a lot of people who live in Dublin now whose parents don't actually come from Dublin. They're a lot of those kids would generally kind of like a fairly neutral accent. Or they could end up at a school where the school encourages a particularly strong posh accent, and they sound a bit more like this, and it's a little bit posh. No, that's not it. It's like it's a bit more like, no, that's English. That's kind of Brit. Can I do that D4 accent? Oh, it's a difficult. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. There has to be a word to get into it. Is kind of no. That's I'm going into British. It's a funny accent. It's definitely got Irish in it, but it's also there's definitely kind of like a little bit of an element of British to it and a little bit of American to it. It's a funky one. It is a funky one. How many bundles do I have there? I've got 2, so hopefully that'll be enough. It's like me trying to do an Afrikaans accent. Really depends where you are in the country. And actually, if you're like in the countryside, you'd generally have a much harder time. Like, you'd be much more likely to have like a particular accent rather than none at all. So like you could tell if someone's from the country, you can kind of tell where they're from. It's a bit more obvious. And like I suppose the other thing is like if you work in a job which I need to gather up all that water, don't I? How much lava is there? It's just a single bucket of lava. Okay, grand. So, yeah, like certain regions, I've got stronger accents than others. So yeah, I have a bit of Kilkenny Carlow accent, and then I also have a tip in me. My apologies. No, I'm joking. Let me see. I think if we grab up the water in this bucket here. That should work. I remember like catching up with some cousins. I think it was last summer. And one of the things that caught me was like they are particularly strong Cork accents. Not country Cork, but definitely city Cork. You can tell that they come from Cork. Even the ones that no longer live in Cork. I was like, wow, you guys have not really lost your accent at all. It's kind of crazy. Oh, I can use that torch there if I need it. Okay. Alright, so I need to get up there and I need to remove the TNT. Okay, let's see. Why am I scaffolding with chests? Because that's what I have right now. Do I have enough room to get up there? Ow! Why did I use chests? Okay, let's remove these chests and get back up there. Okay, I can do this, this, and this. As you can tell, uses more used in Leinster areas. Yes. So, and actually, because like I probably come from an area which listens to an awful lot of American stuff. Or at least I talk with a lot of American people. I have kind of gotten into the habit of like saying things like y'all. Okay, let's grab this TNT. Aha! Fantastic. What is this? 2 sources? Must be 2 sources. Okay. I should be able to put all this into a bundle. Aha! Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, there's water there. Did I just wash a bunch of redstone away? Hopefully not. There we go. Not the y'all. I play on a server with a bunch of Americans. What do you expect? Uses is also not really it's not really a thing in my accent, I suppose. It is a fun way to kind of pluralize the way you but it is not necessarily part of my dialect, so to speak. No problem with using it, just it's yins. Where does yins come from? Use yins than y'alls. Next thing you'll be telling me that we'll be using gender on those as well. English and its gender. Oh. Less complicated, please. It's Appalachian thing, is it really? Yins is an Appalachian thing. That is crazy. Well, hello there. Welcome in, the Wizard Harry. How are you doing? Good to see you. What were you guys up to today? For anyone who doesn't know, my name is Nasser. I'm an Irish content creator who does an awful lot of Skyblock. We're currently on Skyblock Kingdom's SMP, and I am part of the Nether Kingdom. Everyone on the server is paired up with a partner and has been given control over one particular type of wood. Or in my case, I don't have wood, I've got fungus. Anyway, how are you doing? How was your stream today? And if anyone needs to raid or run, that's perfectly okay. We understand streams can be quite... It can take quite a bit out of us when we do our stuff and things, so... no worries if you have to head off. But love to hear from you before you head off. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, we were still talking about accents and stuff, weren't we? Okay, I can come back to that. We'll get rid of this redstone tower first. Okay, awesome. Grab you. I love bundles. Unfortunately, they do not do the exact same thing as shulker boxes, but they are a good in-between. Okay. I should be able to get the rest of this down first, so I can do that. Do I need... Ba ba bum bum ba da 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 do do. Hopefully when I rebuild this, I don't blow it up like I think I remember how to build this without blowing it up, so it should be okay. There's a real danger with these kind of TNT farms. You have to be careful that they do not blow up when you build them. Miss Maury, good to see you. How is your day going? We are moving things in preparation for our next Shroomland. So we're going to be turning this into a new Shroom. But for now, we need to actually take down the stuff that's not staying. So we're not going to keep the explodey stuff over here. We're going to move it over to the industrial district that we have got built. Break you. Break you. And I'd say we bring the shroom stuff as well, so let's bring you. And I'm going to turn you into slabs for now. Okay, I'm going to just leave this here, and I think we'll just go grab a couple of extra blocks so that we got some scaffolding, and let's just go rebuild this now. Actually, speaking of which, we can just grab some blocks here for scaffolding. That'll do. We probably have some blocks that we could use over in the industrial district anyway. So, yeah, let's pop over. Thanks to role-playing a phone call with my boss, I have successfully called about getting a doctor's appointment with a new doctor. It's been 2 years. Oh, I'm glad that's worked out for you, Miss Maury. That's awesome. There's a kind of verbal war in the area, that over using yins or yuns. That's nuts. That's so funny. That's brilliant. Oh, something I need to do is work on some new bridging around here as well. Just for getting around this area faster. Save myself a little bit of time. I'll do that probably on stream at some point. While suggesting a poll, will an Aether blow up this time? I did blow up last time. And I think, actually, my issue last time was that I just didn't actually have all the redstone in. So I was missing some redstone, and I was like, okay, this isn't doing anything. And just have to put some redstone in. The people who've blown up so far are Legs, Acorn, Did Mick blow up? I'm not sure if Mick blew up. I've just basically put myself out of doing a prediction now because I've basically said that. Oh yeah, no, I can do this. Okay, space for this build. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's over there. It needs to be... Have a lot... Did I finish watching the full episode? I did get around to watching all of Legs' episode. And no spoilers, please. Just in case anyone's in chat who might get spoiled. But jeez, the... Oh, dudes. I was... So, I watched Avid's episode first. And then I watched Legs' episodes. So I watched Avid's episodes first. And I was like, oh, dude, this is crazy. And then I watched Avid's episode. And I was like, sorry, Legs' episode. And I was like, you absolute legend. I am so happy that he decided to do that. Like, that is such a cool move to do. That is such a cool move to make. Really thought that was cool. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do a little bit of flyby and just have a quick look here. Where is a good location? I think we might need to maybe expand out a little bit. I probably need to make sure that it's not too close so that we don't end up blowing stuff up. Okay, how about we expand out here a little bit and here a little bit, and then we can use that area either side for our stone on one side and our basalt on the other side. So let's do that. Legs' is my hero. Legs' episode make you go through all emotions ever in a span of the last few minutes of the episode. Lynn Larson Legs episode bed my fave. I watched it and at the end thought, where did that happen? How did I miss that? And then you realized. See, watching Avid's episode, you're like, oh dude, when did that happen? But then watching Legs' episode, you're like, Legs, you didn't. I'm gonna need to go grab some frog lights before I can build this. So let's go grab some frog lights. So anyone who has not watched either Lagundo or Avid's episodes, highly recommend them. This because their episodes of vampires this week, absolutely insane. From a storytelling, from the story. It's funny because he say, I am and eat a potato. What? Yeah, I'm curious to see where he goes with that. I'm very curious to see where he goes with the story in the next episode. And we have to wait 2 weeks. Because he ate a potato. Oh, he ate a potato. Oh, I don't know if anyone was paying attention to that. Just interestingly enough, though, if I think correctly, Legs actually didn't say the words. He just stood in a particular location. And the thing was like, okay, here we go. Did he? I don't think Legs actually, for want of a better word. No, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say what exactly I was going to say there, but I don't think Legs said the thing that did the thing. So there was just implications. So yeah. He just joined the group, but implied. Yeah. So, definitely watching his perspective after Avid's, it was like, oh my word. Like, because like, Yeah, that just caught me off guard. I was not expecting that to happen, but also is completely correct for the character as well. Completely correct for the character. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the next episode when that ends up getting explored. Very curious to see how that ends up getting explored. So, let's see. I don't have to worry about phantoms because I'm low in the world. Let me just grab the schematic. Those schematics. I think I called it cobble thing, didn't I? What did I call that schematic? I did make a schematic, didn't I? Da ba da ba dum bum bum. Da ba da. Did I forget to make a schematic? Fish hours, 20 tube, squid farm. Did I save it somewhere else? Stuart, how are you doing? Good to see you. Did I save it in here? No. You see him? No. Face Taurus, Bone, Bridge to Bamboo, Cauldron. East Ridge Farmer Section, Geodiamonds, Gastro, but okay, I don't think I saved it then. Okay. Let me just do a quick mental picture. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's a 5 by 5 size. How big is this? Should this be easier to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think what we just do is let's just make a square here to expand it. So, yeah. I desperately need one more one-on-one interaction with him and Owen, though. The previous 2 episodes were brilliant. Yes. Owen is I've only watched a bit of Owen, and he is really good at committing to the bit. I think what we'll do, yeah, we'll just do 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we'll go 9 out instead of the full whack. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it actually needs to go 2 more. Here. Gotta take off early today. Slipshot, thank you so much for popping by. You're amazing. See you soon. And I hope this Halloween stream weekends go well. So that's you should be streaming. You should be streaming. If you ever want to talk about streaming, talk to me. If it's not your thing, that's also fine. But just have a good rest of your day. I'll see you soon. It's brilliant, like the animated eyes are doing. Favorite song, creator. Such a great song, isn't it? Like so busy at the moment. And actually, guys, just a heads up, no stream on this weekend because I am away. So it is a family thing, and we've got it's a good family thing. So we've got a thing on this weekend that unfortunately means that I won't be streaming on Saturday and Friday. But you know what? That's okay. Sometimes we just have to do things. Okay, it's probably not as cool if... Actually, no, that's actually fine. Imagine making this more like it's... It's going to make it look like a person kind of thing, isn't it? That's okay. Creator, what a great track. That is by far my favorite track in Minecraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, the nice thing is we get to make up for it the following weekend by having the stream weekend, which I will be taking part in. So, the 25th of October and 26th of October, we're going to have our next Skyblock Kingdoms stream weekend, and we hope to be able to announce the stream, the schedule tomorrow. Which reminds me, what time is it? 10 o'clock. Okay, we've actually got another hour before we have to do any of this. But I need to make little presents for some of the SkyBlockers today. I actually need to double check and see if I have how many of those presents I need to make. Shall miss me? I shall miss you guys too. While I'm being comfortable and relaxed in a nice, lovely hotel. Will I be starting it off again? No. Someone else is going to be starting it off this time. I was actually hoping maybe I might get a later slot. Actually, I did manage to get a later slot, didn't I? Not a late slot. It's kind of a little bit later for me. But I can't go late anyway because UK time. Or Irish time or whatever you call it. Same time as the UK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic. Okay, so we need to make 10 prezzies. But yeah, I think there's about, I think it's 15 of us will be going live on that weekend. So that's exciting. And looking forward to that. Really am. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. No, not through this weekend, but all SBK weekends next weekend is a good consolation prize. Absolutely. It's going to be amazing. Okay, so I need to go grab I'm going to need to go grab that schematic, which I failed to take last time I was over there. You admit your work missed it mostly, unfortunately. And chaos could ensue. Especially with Halloween stuff happening around that time as well. Yeah, no, really looking forward to it. No worries, Nala. Phones be annoying to type on. Always is a bit frustrating, those things. I can just pop those into the chest over here. It's handy. Just put these in here. Fill those up. Okay. Time to go back and get that schematic, which I thought I had, but turns out I did not. Whoops. Thought the sec was about to fall off the edge there. Here comes the end. Doopy-doo-doo. Let's go to the... No, not yet. Can't skip with everyone else. No, can't go there until everyone else is ready. And that's just basically about getting the time together. Who else is online? Marm and Acorn. Marm is... Not sure what Marm is doing. We are doing stuff and things, so... Let's grab the ender chest. You need to turn this on, and this time let's actually shoot. So you know that schematic I needed to take? How do you take a schematic of something that no longer exists? I could rebuild these chests, yes, But that's so funny. Okay. Don't worry, I can fix this. Let me pop this in my inventory. What we're going to do, we're going to take... Oh, we could take a trip to the jungle, but we're actually going to do... Because the jungle is very similar style to that one there. What I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to pop onto the creative server and grab a copy there. However, you guys aren't allowed to see the creative server because spoilers. So I'm just going to pop on and grab a schematic, and then we can do the thing. Here we go. Okay. Let me show you my problem. I seem to have deleted something in the creative server. I wonder what it is. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, looks like we are taking a trip to jungle then. Okay, over to jungle. We can grab a copy there. It's fine. Don't think there's any spoilers over at jungle, so we should be good to go. That's funny. Right. Jungle. What was the last time I was over here? Oh, I think I was making a deal with Lagundo last time. We were talking about doing coming soon to the Dokugo Doke quality crafting tables. Very good. Oh. Aha. Something seems to be missing over here too. Did they move it inside a building? Because they still need the stone generator. I know this has been shown on stream. Make legs. Oh no, that's something else. Maybe in this building here? Okay, that is not stone, which be... That's fuel. Ah, okay, here we go. That makes sense. Right, so... Oh, actually, I do like that look. Isn't that pretty cool? So, there we go. That's fine. We can use this as a template. And actually, not a bad idea to kind of like reduce the footprint. Okay, so we grab this. This here. Left. Make sure I include all the redstone. Okay, cool. And I can modify that how I will over at the industrial district. Okay, so let's save this time. I will actually save it. See, there it is. Oh, do you know what the problem is? I put a slash in there. And that probably caused issues. That's why I didn't save. Okay, cool. You can stay in my inventory because we're going to have to place you in a minute. Right. Awesome. Let's go. Did I see cake there? No, it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. Oh, look at those ghasts. At least they got a nice big room. They got a great view from up there. Really do. Well, hello, Miss Ocelot. Every time I see that guy, there is just such a huge temptation to hit him with this axe. Yeah, I won't. I'll be good. Right, let's run over to the industrial district and whip this up. Shouldn't take too long. I've been seeing the plans for the Nether Hub. The Nether Hub is going to look incredible, I think, when it gets built. Still probably a couple months away, though. This is going to be a later in the season Nether Hub rather than a immediate Nether Hub. But then again, not every SMP has to have like the final Nether Hub in the early part of the season. Like Hermitcraft, I'm pretty sure Hermitcraft Season 10, they didn't get around to doing the B-dubs didn't get around to doing the Nether Hub until quite late in the game. I don't think he got it done until it was maybe early summer or late spring, and that's only like a couple of months of Nether Hub. It's not going to be that late, I don't think, this time around. But it is the Hermitcraft Season 10 one was quite late compared to others. It's been moved in. Yes, I just rereading messages now. Yay. Okay. We'll do the cobblestone one on this side, and that way, if we decide to do an expansion and make a furnace array or something, we can do that too. Okay, schematic placement. Load schematic. Cobble. Load. I am a skin. There's a link in my reload. Let's go full. Shanae. Right. So let's move you there. Yes. Okay. So you're going to have to go up. How many chests, I think? I think it was 3 layers of chests, I think. So let's just place down all the chests. And hoppers. So that we do the thing. So it was... It'd be inside, outside, inside, I think. Okay, and then we do the same configuration of hoppers as well. Actually, do I need the three hoppers on the sides? Let's just build it and see how it looks. So that goes there. And then that goes there. I don't actually think I need this hopper here. And then we do chest, chest, hopper, hopper. Pick this one up here. think that's correct. And then from that point on, we're working with the blocks that we have in our inventory. Great. Okay, so I'm going to grab some basalt. I am going to be very careful about how I break these blocks as I come down, because that's something that's happened to me where I have accidentally spleefed myself because I'm using I need to do single layers. Single layers set here. Okay. Yeah, if I do single layers, I'll actually be able to see what I'm doing. Obsidian, crying obsidian works. Here. No, what? No, come on. Okay. Whipping it up, whipping it up. Doing the thing and doing the thing. Okay, and you go there, there. Okay, this next layer does have to be cobblestone, so I will do cobblestone. Mangrove roots are good. Okay, yeah. I will leave the lava till later. Yes. Lava later. I need to make it waterlogged. There, 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 and there. And we'll put the lava in after we have done all the things. So, I need a little... Do I still have the water source over here? I do not. Oh, look at all these lovely blocks that I've got left over. I really need to move. I need to move those back over to my chests in the Nether Kingdom. Okay, let's make a little water source here. Woo! Been lurking. Hi, Footy. Good to see you.
Been lurking for a while as we watched something on telly. So I'm back now.
Well, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your TV time. Ah, the telly. What were you watching? I was chatting with my mother recently, and she's not as big a soap opera fan as she used to be, but like she loves her soap operas that she still watches to some extent. She kind of just like watches them a little bit more out of like not necessarily habit now, but just like because it gives her something to watch. But she was telling me that something that's been happening with some of the soaps that she's watched. She's like, you know, it's filled with gays now. And the ones that she's watching are like, well, they're English soaps. So it's Emmerdale and Coronation Street. And she's right. They have filled up those soap operas with quite a few gays. I'm guessing the reason why is that there's probably quite a few people, gay people, watching the soaps in the first place. So, let me see. Have I got the? Here we go. Next layer there. Okay. That's tough. I'm gonna change that. I don't think I want to use cobblestone there. I think I want to use a different block. Let's grab some nicer blocks than cobblestone. It should get something that's explosive dealing with. So let's see. We've got you, of course, which is the stone block. How much deep slate do I have here? Oh, plenty. Okay, we can just replace all that stuff with deep slate options. I think Mm-hmm. Let's do... Let's just do deep slate brick. Deep slate brick. I left what you ate here. Okay, we'll use deep slate brick, and if we need the alternative blocks, we can do that. As an alternative blocks, I mean like slabs and stairs. Oh, let me just double check. Is this rotated the correct way? It is not rotated the way that I would like it to be rotated. Okay, I'm pretty sure if I just move it, rotate it, I can, yeah, that's an easy enough rotation. Okay, so let's see. Need to turn you on to full so I can rotate it easier. Okay, and schematic, configure, rotation, rotation. Grab you. Yes, that'll do. Emotional day, as we have been through some documents that were from Dad's side of the family through his parents' birth and death certificates. I've learned a lot about my ancestors that were before. It is it's an interest. It's an experience going through all the things that are left behind. I know there was a lot of stuff in my grandparents' house and stuff that had to be figured out, and it can be very emotional. Single layer set here, yeah. So it can be a very emotional thing to deal with when you have to do those things, but they also have to be done as well. It's a task. But anyway, yeah. Okay, take you down and fill you out. And I'll probably change the location of where that is going to be, because that needs to be easily accessible. Okay, where is that gate? Have a water source. I've got 2 water sources here, so I can use those. Is this a full water source? No, it is not. It's just flowing water, I think. Did I get that? Is that supposed to be a flowing water? It's not flowing water. That's not flowing water. Let me double check. That is supposed to be bricks, 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 stairs. Aha! Okay, we found our culprits, and I think they're supposed to be waterlogged stairs. Okay, pick you up. So that's supposed to be like this. And waterlogged. Aha. Well, now that's correct. Cool. Okay, that is fixed. Next layer. Right, we'll put the blocks in first and then we do the redstone. That is the rule, guys. Do blocks first and then redstone. And especially if the TNT until you absolutely have to put it in. Because TNT is a dangerous mechanic to work with. Which reminds me, we need to build up our button spot before turning any of this on. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put down our observers. Put down the piston there. Other one there. Repeaters can be put in, and I think the torch can be put in as well. We'll have to turn these off in a bit, but it's fine. As long as we don't put the TNT in, it's all fine. What level is this supposed to be at? 4. Okay, and you there. Redstone. That's going to annoy me. I think. Yeah, we could put the redstone there. Next level. Just make sure I'm putting blocks where it's supposed to be. Blocks. That is a slab. That is blocks. Okay, and it is waterlogged as well. Okay, I think I need to put the water in later though, rather than straight away. Was that supposed to be a sticky piston? That's a piston. That's also a piston. Just kind of feel like that's supposed to be a sticky piston, not a piston. Okay, we will double check that. Let me see, can I pick up this observer? Yes, I can. So I need you here. TNT goes there. Okay, let's get the little thing that sends our signal up and down. Okay. So, I might just extend this out just a wee little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and let's get rid of this. Ooh-wee! Jeez, well done, Cyber Bees. 20 streak. Amazing. Forget to poke at this thing. Have at the whole 20. That's awesome, dude. GG's. Oh, thrilled to see that. That's awesome. Okay, let me put the Cyber's Bees is give me a stretch. A big stretch, everyone. Loosen up those shoulders. Shake out those arms. It's a good thing to do. Okay, lever is going here, and we're going to make a little redstone elevator thing that should work for us. If I do that there, no, that's not going to work. Oh, actually, I'm just going to use glass. Because I have the glass on me for some reason. Okay, I can do that. And that. This glass will send the signal up easily. Here come the ads, doopy-doo-doo. There we go. Okay, is that going to be too short or long enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just test it. It does not reach. Oh, it's too short. Okay. What we can do is we can just put the lever up higher. So if we do something like this. Not like that. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, messy. And then we do redstone there. And move the lever up. Let's try this. Work started today. I've been hearing 6 to 7 all day. I don't know 6 to 7. Oh, that's not traveling up because I've cut it off. That's a new song, isn't it? Oh, I don't know that song. Maybe I'm glad I don't know that song. But yeah, I heard things about it. Through the grapevine, so to speak. Okay, that should be... There we go. Does that reach? It reaches! Fantastic. It's just that they say 6 to 7. That's it. There's nothing else in the song? Wow. People will listen to anything. Genuinely, people will listen to anything if it's sold in the correct way. You package something well, they will. Unfortunately. Oh, God. So anytime anyone says 6 to 7, yeah. Oh, that's awful. I need someone to explain this 6 to 7 to me as well. I feel more grey hairs coming in. It's a song. It sounds like it's a song. A song that I probably will inevitably have to listen to at least at some point, just so that I know what people are talking about. And then I can say, yeah, that's enough for me. Do you know what I actually started listening to again today? I started listening to... Oh, I wanted to double check and see if those have to be sticky pistons or not. I'm going to run over to the farm in the back home first and just check that first. Oh, look, I can see my house from here. Yeah. The thing that I actually started listening back to today, I decided, you know, I need something new to listen to. And I started listening to the soundtrack to the movie Interstellar. Fascinating film. Absolutely fascinating film. If you have not watched Interstellar, highly recommend. It is very interesting because like it does a lot of stuff. It's basically a futuristic space movie, but they do their best to try and like kind of cover things by like fairly like with proper science where possible. But one of the things that catches my interest in particular with this movie Interstellar is the score, because one of the major features of the music of Interstellar is that a large portion of the music was recorded on a fairly large pipe organ in the south of England. I think it was it Salisbury Cathedral organ? I'm not sure. It was one of the major cathedrals in Dublin, in London, in England, and they properly like recorded the instrument. Oh, I went through the wrong, came through the wrong side. Oh, that could have importance. And that's never been a good experience anytime I go through the wrong side of that portal. But yeah, the score there uses an actual proper cathedral pipe organ, which is not something that is done very often. Let me see. Piston. Okay, we're good. We can use pistons. I was afraid that sticky pistons might not be it was supposed to be sticky pistons. But yeah, the Interstellar score, absolutely incredible. And I watched a couple of videos on people talking about like how they recorded it, and I was like, the thing is, recording pipe organ compared to like say an orchestra is quite different to recording say an orchestra or other instruments, because like, okay, like if you're talking about like a lot of recording stuff where you're say like doing what like Avid is doing, like he's plugging his instrument into a system which will project the sound through through electronic means, and then a lot of the work is done with digital instruments or stuff that you done with the computer. So it's that kind of production. Whereas if you go to the next level, if you're doing like orchestra or something like that, a lot of time you got like specific mics, like just like they go very close to the different instruments, so you can balance it that way. Like you can record each individual instrument. You can record in different styles of studios. You can move orchestras generally. Pipe organs, they don't move. A pipe organ is usually built into the building that you are working with. So you have to, not only do you have to figure out, okay, how do I deal with this absolutely massive machine where sounds are, the sound of an organ can sound not in a huge different way, but like in different parts of the building where you place microphones or where you stand in a building can change your perception of what you hear from the organ. One example that I had is a organ in Dublin where you're sitting playing the organ, you get a huge difference in sound compared to what the people in the audience hear, because the audience is in the main body of the building and the organ is sending its sound down the main body of the building, but you are in a part of the machine where the sounds that you're hearing are quieter in the main body of the building, but they're much louder to you. So it is the idea, like managing recordings of an organ, a pipe organ, is not tricky, is quite tricky, because like you can't just like put mics up to the pipes. You need to have them around the building so that you can get the best sounds and stuff. So it is and you have to kind of figure out which locations you want to record. Microphones don't act the same way as ears. Humans can hear far better than microphones can. So it is a different experience entirely. Okay, so let's see. We need to waterlog this slab, and I also need to place down the TNT. TNT will not go off now because I've got this turned off. Yes, okay, so it will not go off. Should be able to place that there without any problems. I need to waterlog this slab here. And then it is redstone, 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 redstone. Do we have enough light up here? Of course we don't. I'm going to just put a shroom light back here. So that we're safe, I think. Yeah, I should be able to do that. How is that looking? Fence gate is open. Okay, all we need to do now is pop the lava in. And we should be good to go. Okay, let's break this and give it a quick test. Am I missing anything? Nope. Fingers crossed this doesn't blow up on me. Ah, okay. I am missing a piece of redstone. That's a good sign, guys. We did not blow it all up. We just missed the redstone, which will actually get the machine to power. Let's do that there. Okay, double check that that didn't blow everything up. The gate is open. Shouldn't that TNT have fallen? Maybe that was just a priming thing. Okay, where is my pillar? I need to remove you so that it doesn't interfere with things. I need to be very careful not to spleef myself like I did once before. Fabuloso. Let's see. Good luck. That is progress. Do a quick look around. Yay! We could come back in and maybe do a little bit more work on making this look better, but this is good. Schematic, remove. Fabulous. So it works. It works. Let me turn that off. Don't want any spoilers. Nice, guys. Okay, one down and one to go. Let's get rid of all the extra stuff that I don't need, and then go clear out more chests, because that's what we have to do first. We have to clear out the chests of basalt, which I think there's a bit more basalt in those chests than the other one. But, yeah, that'll be good, because then people in Bammer Grove can go out there and just use that farm if they need their cobblestone. And I think what we should do is definitely see if we can hook it up to a stone, to a super smelter, so that we can get stuff converted back into stone. I know we've got our little deal with the Jungle Kingdom to help supply the chunk with quartz and stuff. But I also want to, as I told Lagundo, it's probably going to be more of a supplement to what Alfie's using rather than fully supplying Alfie with all the stone he needs for his island. So maybe, like, that's definitely something we're going to have to do on soon, is get working on a super smelter idea. Ooh, ooh, jeez. Attention there. Right. Right, let's go back to dumping blocks into the basement. Okay, what I'm gonna do first is let's make a separate area for the non-cobble blocks for the basalt. So that we're not kind of storing the same... oh, you should be in here. Kind of feels like a waste of a box otherwise. Okay, pick you up. What about you? You're empty. And you're full. Let's just double check that these are all full. Look at all this cobblestone. It's so much. And let's create an area for our basalt, which we're probably going to need more than 12 chests. We're definitely going to need more than 12 chests. Okay, let's just clear inventory and craft more chests. Let's see. Deep slate goes here. Basalt does not. Basalt goes here. Cobblestone. Glass. Redstone. Cobblestone. Warped. Crimson. Get rid of that torch, which we're not using. And I'm going to take this moment and quickly grab a schematic of the other one this time before I take it apart. There we go. Okay, that is saved. Area editor, basalt. Save, save. There we go. It's done. Don't have to make the same mistake twice. And it is saved. And I have a bunch of chests over there actually I should grab. Let's just craft up some more. And I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. Just leave all my stuff in here so that I can just transport all the basalt in one go rather than loads of goes. What time are we at? 22:47. Okay. If we can get all the basalt done, that'd be great. And then we to do presents. Let's keep going until the beginning of the next hour, and then we can do our presents. Can't do that level, can I? Ooh, hello, Mick. Will that be enough? Tell you what, let's leave the rest of the chests up here. We can fill all the things, and then we can make more chests. Put down more chests if we need them. Okay, let's go. Basalt, basalt, basalting, assaulting the basalt. Oh, Well, I'll take down those chests in a bit. Okay, clear these top hoppers out first, I think. So that you can clear out the mine carts above. Like, except for LP's project, I don't think we're going to really need to run those farms these machines very often. Okay, I need a little bit of advice. So we're going to do just like a little present for a bunch of the guys on SBK, and I need some suggestions. So if we're going to give a little present to different people, what should we give them? And nothing too crazy, I suppose, but just like something a little nice. And I don't think you're going to go too personal, but just like something that can be you can put together for everyone. Ooh, maybe we could do soup. And do a soup bit and say, hey, shroom bucks. Can I make... Oh, I could make suspicious stew. That could be an idea. We can make some nice suspicious stew or some questionable suspicious stew. Thank you for the hydrate, Cyber Bees. Make a lot of different suspicious stews and mix them up to get them random ones. Ooh, yeah, we could do some. The one difficulty I just thought of now with suspicious stew is that it's non-stackable, I think. So if I was to do suspicious stew, I'd have to come back and forth a little bit to bring it over. Or, actually, no, what you do with suspicious stew, instead of making a whole bunch and then craft, what you do is you bring the recipe stuff with you and then you craft it when you get to the place that you want to leave it. Okay, that's fine. So all we really need actually is a bunch of different flowers to make the suspicious stews that we want. So maybe we do two sus stews. We do one nice one and one trick one. I was about to say one not so nice one, but it does kind of fit. You just like have a little trick one instead. It could be an idea. We could do some trick or treat already. Actually, maybe we hold off on the sus stew for the stream weekend stuff. Yeah. Let me see. Like a treat. Like we could do little books. We could give some people some little resources or something. We could do like a little... Oh, maybe we do... We could do a little packs that's promoting the bartering shop in the beg market. Because I don't know if many people actually know about that. That could be a thing. So, and I could have a bunch of little treats. Okay, cool. That is now clear. Let's get into... Oh, okay, we've got so many things. That could be it. Okay, I think... Yeah, we'll make little bundles. I love using bundles for present stuff, so I think... Sus stew is a cool idea, but it was an idea. I think we could do a little marketing ploy. Okay. You there. Oh, my nose. There's so much basalt. Well, we didn't get round to making any mud today, which is one of the things I was hoping to get started on for this island here, which is going to be full of mud. But anyway, that's fine. We could probably use some of that, what you call it as well. Soul sand in the texture too, maybe. Oh, sorry, that's soul soil, not soul sand. Just looking at similar colors to that mud and the mud and the warped hyphae. Okay, you're done. And is it this one? Yes, it is. Give me a shulker box. I want a shulker box. Give me a shulker box. I need the shulker now. Shulker, shulker, shulkers. They could come in very handy. Shulker, shulker, shulkers. They'll save a lot of time. You can tell that I'm itching to get to the end to get those shulkers. I need them. I need them. This is my precious. My precious. They're like a golden ring right now, those shulker boxes. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, back at this one. Okay. I should make some plans for dressing up for Halloween. Ooh. Oh, I think everyone knows what I want to dress my character up for Halloween as. We all know that I want to be dressing up as a vampire. It's topical, but it's also... This guy wants to be a vampire. I've already got the white hair. Just need to make a few little modifications. I'm sure with a little bit of programming, Chaos can make this guy into a bit more of a vampire. And who knows? Maybe he can convince them well enough to work as a vampire as well. Because, like, the thing is, the thing is that nobody else in this server knows that they are also programs. Sort of. You be Michael Jackson Thriller character. Can hit the notes. Oh, that like, actually, honestly, like that Michael Jackson video was legendary. It is legendary. Pity you can't do the dance in Minecraft, but it is legendary. Well, the other option is I could dress this guy up as Dr. Frankenfurter. If you do not know what who Dr. Frankenfurter is, sweet transvestite from Transylvania. It's Rocky Horror Picture Show. There's a cult classic. Teen Godson is going to be Mad Scientist. His toddler bro is going to be the pterodactyl that he's resurrected. Oh, that's cool. I love that they've got a storyline, Miss Mori. That's brilliant. Where are we? Oh, that was... Oh, I've left basalt in my inventory. Okay, what about over here? So many blocks. Oh, did I not empty this one? Okay. I should put a little bit more effort into my IRL costume as well this year. Should have to think about that. Oh, I know. I could dress up as Avid and get his merch. Not really dressing up as anyone this year because my usual friend group I used to hang out with on Halloween has unfortunately disbanded. But I will celebrate in spirit. Aw. Sorry to hear that, Cyberbees. I'll probably end up doing a Halloween stream. Okay, we have hit that point in the stream where I now need to go make presents for the other for some of the other Skyblockers. So let me get my gear back on. Zen, how are you doing? Good to see you. And we'll make some bundles. I also need to double check the number of things I need to make. You can put you away. Right, let me just quickly check Discord. Okay, I need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay, let's make 10 bundles. First of all. Okay, 10 bundles. I can put you away. And let's get the bundles filled with some goodies from the bartering farm. We will then customize them a little bit with maybe some dye and naming them. And yeah, that's what we'll do. I think I want a donut. That's what I want. I'll go tomorrow and pick one out. Yay. Where's your preference for getting donuts? Or is it just like general donuts? Like the general store kind of thing. As I know, some people like to go to the donut shops, like say Lidl. Oh, Lidl, yeah, Lidl can do cookies, yeah. As like some people are big on like going to Krispy Kremes or those kind of things. Personally, if I see Offbeat Donuts, which is I'm pretty sure it's an Irish brand, I will go Offbeat every day. It's definitely better than the Krispy Kremes. The Krispy Kremes are a little bit too sweet. They're probably not as sweet as they are in America, but they are still pretty sweet on this side of the sea. I need to fix my bike before Halloween because Dorothy can't run from the evil neighbor without her bike. You're doing Dorothy? Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool. I might need a little bit of help. People might need to remind me what some people's favorite colors are. I can sing the song Little Donut, Little Donut on the bakery shelf. Ooh, that's cute. I didn't know there was a donut song. Okay, let's see. So, I think let's grab the materials that we're selling. Are we doing gravel? I think we are doing gravel as well. So, little donut on the bakery shelf. That's cool. gravel. Not doing iron. I am doing nether brick. I'm doing soul sand. Doing quartz. I think I'm doing string as well. Definitely doing leather. I need to restock a new anyway. Ender pearl. Crying obsidian. Fire charges. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, I think what we do, let's do. So we got 11 different items. Okay, we're gonna just put one pearl in each of these because pearls take up a lot of room compared to the others. I know. Everyone's going to be chomping at the bit because they got a single pearl. Okay. I can have a lot of spare stuff, haven't I? Okay, we can throw the spare stuff in here. I'm going on Dad's old phone just to check stuff before they're all wiped and recycled. Yeah, it's important to do those things if you can. It's like a good thing. I've done it the last 2 years in a row. Ride bike to work at home and people stop their cars to watch me ride. That's so cool, though. E.T. next year? Oh, that'll be amazing. And like you can get the little doll and everything, like put in the front of putting the basket in front. That's brilliant. Okay, let's see. Which of these should we go a little bit more generous on? So, fire charge, I think I'm just going to do one of each of these because like people aren't going to be looking for a lot of fire charges. Oh, actually, let me just do math. So currently we've taken up a space of 4, so we've got 60 slots left. So 60 and we have got 10 items. So let's just do 6 of each. That's simple enough. So 6 of each, and that will do the thing. So, do I actually have a chest here that's empty that I can work with? So there's an empty chest that will make things a little bit easier to organize. This will do. Okay, let's see. And down to 6, down to 6, down to 6, down to 6. There we go. For Halloween, when people ask me what I am, I reply a werewolf. When they ask where's the fur and fangs and claws, I reply it isn't a full moon. However, what if it is a full moon? That could be fun. I've done too much in there. Okay, that's where it's gone. Oh, I did too little there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that. Also, anyone who's watched Avid's latest episode of Vampires, interesting events happened. That, yeah, that I just had a thought of when you said the werewolf stuff. Okay, that's that one. Soul Sand next. Shoot. Go. Did I do that right? I did do that right. Also got my old HTC, which fits in my palm and my hand like a pebble. HTC? I'm not sure I know what that is. Although I can't update apps or anything. It's so cute. I will not throw it out. Oh, is that a phone? Yeah. Oh, there was one phone there was one thing like years ago. I'm sure a lot of you guys know about Flappy Bird. But there was a time where Flappy Bird was around and then it was gone. It was just like, the company, the guys that made it could no longer make it anymore or something like that. And there was a whole thing that, okay, this is never going to exist ever again. And if you update your phone or something like that, it will delete the game. So there was people who were like keeping their phones safe so that they could keep Flappy Bird on their phone. That was just like such an addictive game for so many people. It's a fun idea. Like, it's just literally like you get the Flappy Bird through the things, but it's just like something about the way that just like when you fail, you just like got that kind of like bloop. And like it was a frustrating game, but quite engaging. And I think it was just like kind of crazy how Flappy Bird took off when it came along first. I'm pretty sure Flappy Bird is probably back by now. Maybe not the same group that did it, but like it's definitely got to been remade at this stage. Northern Nomad, how are you doing? Good to see you. We are making presents, aka promotional material, for our friends on the server. Because, yeah. They did something for me, and I am showing my appreciation for them doing the thing. Of course, what's probably going to happen now is I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to have a look back at Discord and find out that more people have done the thing that I needed them to do. So, I'll have to make some more packs. But you know what, that's okay. It is worth it. Okay, enough for a little bit of a portal. Not an actual portal, but it will give you quite a bit of the resources for a portal, just in case you're stuck for some obsidian. For making another portal. It's like the Halo servers that shut down, but some people still stayed in the game and never finished it, so there's still technically a game going online of Halo Online, but no servers. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know about that one. Oh, Halo. That was a while back. It's like that was a game that was the Xbox 360, wasn't it? Because that was a game that like I remember like we played, but I played it as a teen with schoolmates and stuff. Like because like if you wanted to play with a larger group, it wasn't as easy to play online back then because not everyone had broadband. But we had we actually organized a couple of times to go to go to what was that, like not a Wi-Fi place, but like yeah, it's kind of like a Wi-Fi place, basically a place where she had a whole bunch of Xbox 360s all hooked up to a local area network, and they could play together. A LAN party, yeah. So we ended up going to one of those places a few times to play Halo together. I was absolutely rubbish because the other guys all were playing Halo on their Xboxes at home. I didn't really. But yeah, it is. Those are the days. Those were the days. Am I really that old? Meh. That was probably what? 20-ish years ago. So yeah, maybe. That could be considered old. Ish. I'll say, I'm not going to say old because like there's people in my chat who are similar age or maybe a little bit older. So we will not make anyone feel old here. Alright, we're gonna dye these. So I need if I can't remember a particular color, I am gonna need you guys to remind me, because we're gonna dye these for specific people. And we have the levels, so we can also rename them. We did that with Minecraft, but we made it like a whole weekend thing. So some of us would take a console and TV so we could do split screen play and just play the whole weekend. Oh, dude, that's cool. I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, we probably would have been... Minecraft came out... Yeah, actually, I would have been playing on, like, some servers, like, when... In the... Not early days, but, like, within a couple of years of Minecraft coming out, I was playing in servers. Okay, let's see. Who is on my list? Vintage. So vintage, I think, is... We'll make pink. That makes sense. Vintage pink. And how are my ambles doing? We got an amble here. What will we call it? A beg marsh. Beg mart. Promo bundle. Promo bundle. Oh, vintages, personal, BMP. How about beg MP? Beg promo. Vintages personal beg promo. That work? Yeah, I think that works. Okay, who is next on my list? Mig. Well, we all know what color Mig gets. That's fairly easy. That's blue, isn't it? My Pebble phone was a HTC with Wildfire S. Oh, the old phones. Okay, this is the Mig promo bundle. Personal. Mig personal big promo. Next up is Alfie. Okay, Alfie. I kind of think... Is it yellow or black? Guys, what do we think? Oh, there's a Mig just joined the game. What color should we give Alfie, guys? Kind of feel like yellow kind of matches his crown. I really don't know what necessarily his favorite color is. Let's make a yellow dye. I'll give you guys a second. Maybe some of you have some suggestions for colors. I'll have a look at the next one. Leon is red. Leon is definitely red. Okay, we'll make a Leon bundle first then, since I know his color is that one. I know he's got the blue stuff, but the thing is his favorite color is red, and he's got the red scarf, so definitely going to do red for Leon. Do. Storage was 512 megabytes. Oh, and you had to kind of decide what you could keep on the phone and what you had to take off. I remember, like, you could take, like, what, 5 or 6, like 10 or 12 photos, or not a huge amount of photos on your phone, and then you had to kind of, like, clear it. And then if you were doing a video, like, you literally had, like, what's not less than a minute's worth of video time on your phone, and it was really rubbish quality. Okay. Okay, Okay, who was next on the list? Milkman, grey. Well, that's obvious. Let's make some grey. You could add a 32 gig card. Oh, okay, so that's a fairly decent phone for the time then, I suppose. I definitely didn't have those options when I was at my first couple of phones. So this is Miss Call Milkman. Okay. Who is next? Milkman. Viking. Ah, do we do yellow or do we do blue? Light blue for Viking. Okay, I think I'm going to give Alfie the yellow, since that seems to be what I'm leaning towards. So I'll do Alfie's first. I think that means we'll probably give Viking the light blue one. But then we've also got Duvid as well, I think. Alfie. Let me see. Yeah, we also do have Duvid. I think I'll go with the light blue for Viking since he's so obsessed with blue at the moment. Actually, let's save light blue for Duvid and we'll do blue for Viking. Okay, so that's Viking. Who else? Viking. Marmalade. Marmalade. Purple. Purple. We'll do purple for marmalade. I could be lazy and just call it, say marm. I could have gone marm. Well, link, put a wiki link in DC. Oh, okay. Well, that's fair enough. Okay, who was next on my list? Oh, sorry for sniffing like that. Duvid is next. And two more. Who are the last two? Sky and Kitrix. Okay, Kitrix is... Let's do orange for Kitrix. Sky... she's got a couple of colors associated with. She's got the orange. Do you know what? Maybe do light grey for Sky because she's also on that the Pale Oak Kingdom, and that way there's a little bit of a... She gets the lighter grey instead of the darker grey. So that one can be for Sky, and then we'll do orange for Kitrix to contrast with the red. So that means everyone's got a actually personalized bundle, and nobody's got the same color bundle. And that is that. Okay, so this is Sky. And Kitrix. Kits. Cool. Okay, off to the kingdoms to drop things off at the post boxes. So, we will... Is there anyone who doesn't have a portal? Actually, I think everyone who has everyone who is there is doing is on the portal. Water Ghost. Is there going to be a second brain cell? Who knows? It is a Halloween time of year, so it might be a little bit different. We will actually kind of just have to kind of see what happens on the day. I think the brain cell, they're definitely oh, whoa. Okay, looks like what's going on here? Okay, well, we leave this for Kit, and we leave this for Alfie. There we go. They got some mail. Let me do that so that they got some mail. Awesome. But yeah, it's I don't know if we'll have a brain cell this time around. We might have something different. Also, thank you for spreading all the ghoulish and creepies around. I very much appreciate it. Yay! We gotta do little bits here and there. I've got a little bit. We're trying to do little bits here and there where we can. Let's go spruce next. Nice thing is we can just use the portals to pass these along. Oh, actually, those spruce doesn't actually have I just realized spruce doesn't have a post box, so let me grab that piece of leather. I've got an idea. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Da ba da ba dum ba ba dum bum bum. Actually, this is a good spot. Where's my ender chest? And gonna grab one of these. Grab one of these. Grab these. Put you away. Is there a crafting bench in here? No, there is not. But you'd be guaranteed that someone's probably going to come through here at some point. And this is what you get when you don't have your mailbox, or you don't keep your mailbox. Okay, Leon's personal bag promo. Sorry, Nuke. Okay, that is that. Who is next? Let me see. Got Vintage, Meg is next. Okay, Meg doesn't have a status on, so I'm not sure if they are. Blue Rose Dancer redeemed an axolotl. We are definitely going to do an axolotl as soon as we have finished passing out these little bundles of joy. How are you doing, Blue? Good to see you. We will do an axolotls when we get back to base. I did actually refill my storage for all the for my jungle. Sorry, the tropical fish. Let's see. Can I see a Mig? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, I've got a bundle for you.
Oh, you got a bundle for me.
Uh-huh. This is for doing the thing earlier.
The thing?
The thing in Discord.
Oh. Oh.
Everyone who did the thing gets a bundle. And a promo.
What did I do?
You thumbs up the post that I'd asked people to thumbs up.
Oh. Oh, okay.
And everyone who thumbs upped it gets a little bundle.
Okay, thank you.
Enjoy. It's full of little goodies.
I'm like, you're making me trying to think, like, what did I do in Discord today? when I check these things off, I don't even think about them. I just go, oh, it's done. Okay, I'm moving on.
Well, this time round, it comes with a little bundle of, please come buy stuff from the beg market.
Do you get? Oh yeah. Oh man, string. Man, if Milkman would just buy things, he wouldn't have to steal from us.
Isn't it amazing how many things are for sale in this server at very reasonable prices? Yet Milkman still steals. Or
it's because he refuses to buy with his wood type.
He can't.
He refuses to.
He doesn't even have to use his own wood type. Like my shop accepts all forms of wood, so it's his own fault. But he is committed to the bit, and
Yep.
he has to suffer for it.
He is the one who owns the bank, yet he still steals from the poor.
I wouldn't even call that a bank. At this stage, if it was a bank, I'd actually be able to lodge and remove money from it, but I can't. I can't even lodge money in it. It doesn't make sense.
No. It's because the business hours is whenever Milkman feel. What's up? Bank? Open? Money?
I doubt that there's
Clump?
I could get any clump anyway. I would say that I don't know if my clump score has been reduced or not, so I'm just assuming it has.
I wonder if you like if he was watching stream, then yeah, okay, whatever. But like if he's not, then that's really I'm busy. Then that was a really funny coincidence. Busy enjoying life. Flowers, stealing.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how he's gonna respond to that. One of life's many pleasures.
Well, Birch is the ones with all the flowers. Well, also, I suppose Acacia as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right, I'm going to head back to passing out these bundles of joy. And actually, speaking of which, I need to give one of these to Milkman. I'll do that in a bit.
Oh.
See you later.
Make sure you rob him. Make sure you rob said Milkman.
I will I'll have to think about that. Adios. Okay, who was our next on the list? We've got to go to Duvid. Let's go to Duvid. I just realized we could probably just run along that bridge, but it's fine. I think Duvid actually still has his mailbox, so we can use that. We are currently in ads, but the ads should be over shortly. Okay, where is his... Okay, I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. There's another house here. Just in case, I'm gonna look down. Yeah. But there was no indication to say whether there were spoilers at the kingdom, so I'm just going to assume that it is okay, and I am just going to avoid looking at it too much, just in case it is a spoiler, and it wasn't mentioned. Steals one log. You know, maybe I could just do that. I could steal one log from Milkman. Okay, Birch Kingdom. We don't have either of them online, but I think they do have a mailbox. Of course, the mailbox is probably up in the main part of the kingdom, not down here. Okay. But chop it from a tree. Of course! Dude, you want to be obvious about it. What? Why is that? Mighty Birch Kingdom is open with a fence. Okay, never mind. Also, this is the other kingdom, another kingdom which has welcome back from the ads, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope they treated you well. Isn't another kingdom that has? What's up? Why? So many gates. Okay, let me see. Where do you guys have your mailbox? It's not there. Is it on the boat? Oh, there it is. Oh, they've also got mail. Yes, there's a farm. Oh, sorry. Needs to be in a warm ocean. Viking, why is your... Okay, fingers crossed. I didn't die. Okay, there's vintages and Vikings. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay, I prefer that water over there. I'm going to go for that water. Okay. Right. Marmalade is also on the list, so we'll just run over and do that. No need to go to the portal that is miles away from the center of the kingdom. Last I checked, it was a tiny island next to the boat. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Bye. Okay, I don't know if Milkman is free to be disturbed or not, though. I might just do a quick message with them before heading over there. I will redeem that as soon as I get back to my house. Which means, guys, I probably won't have time to do the Temple to the Watchers today. So, just a heads up there. Okay, I need to message people. I'm going to also message people to let them know that they have got mail so that they actually check their mailboxes. Okay, where are we going? Poke. Okay, I'm going to go to Poke, and hopefully we don't interrupt Milkman doing something that he doesn't want us involved with. But it should be okay. It's kind of like, yeah, there's no status there. It says he's not green. I don't think, unless he sees me. I'm just going to leave this off in the thing here. Because he could genuinely be busy. So that's just a polite thing. Oh, hello. Just dropping off some mail.
Sorry, I was muted there.
I was not sure whether you
mail?
were...
Really? Mail?
Yeah, mail.
We're dropping off mail. I'm a little scared. We don't get mail a lot, and whenever we do, a lot of the time it's hate mail. So.
Oh well, no. This is very beneficial. So so I asked everyone, everyone who could to just like give me an indication whether they got my message in Discord earlier, and I decided for everyone who did respond before the end of my stream, I was going to make them a little present.
Okay. Alright, so we got some quartz, some obsidian. So this is just the things you sell.
It's the things I sell. It's a little promo,
just the things you sell. Hey, watch it, dude. God, these porch pirates, man, they're getting out of hand.
Yeah, sky rats do have I don't know whether they're my sky rats or your sky rats.
Well, thanks for the free stuff.
You're welcome.
Still won't be shopping there, you know, because you don't take currency. You don't take.
I do take currency. I take the original currency. But it's your choice.
Yeah,
it's, the
like
thing
I
is,
said,
you
guys
can
don't take a real currency.
Thing is, you can take. You can enjoy the
be.
bag. You can enjoy the bag.
I will. I will.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah,
enjoy the bag.
I enjoy that.
Thank you.
And of course, there's one there for Skylery as well. When as well. She
Lovely.
Oh, I don't get to see these switched phase very often.
Yeah,
That's
they only turn on at
cool.
night. Although sometimes they just kind of stay on, like that one over there. I don't know why that one's.
They take their time.
Flipping.
They take their time. Also, I don't think I've seen your kingdom expand a little bit. recently.
Yeah,
Looks
yeah.
cool.
There's some new stuff here. Don't look too hard at it. Okay, new
I won't,
episode
I
coming
won't, I
later
won't.
this week.
Guys, you know what to
yes.
do. Go subscribe to Milkman and watch it. It's
Oh,
good.
You're too kind. You know, no. We'll stay humble. I'll say. We'll say. Let's first, of course, follow Anathra on Twitch.tv.
Yeah.
Follow all the other Skyheads, but especially this one guy, Sad Milkman. He's pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you know,
And he will have an episode out later this week.
I hear
pretty cool stuff in
this
it.
Sap Milkman dude is also going to be streaming in an awesome stream weekend in a couple of weeks' time as well.
That is true.
So
That's true.
it's gonna be
That's
a good
true. It's all
times.
true.
Mm-hmm.
So many truths.
So many things, and another major truth. Clump sucks. I had to do it. I had to say it. Guys, what I said was much better. He left the game. Oh, whoa. Am I? Oh, don't tell me. Please don't tell me this bug is happening right now. I'm having the connection issue. Shoot. He's gonna turn around and say that that's because I said what I said. I said clump sucks. Okay, let me see if I just if it's just if I can just log on and off. Hopefully this will work. Okay, all fixed, Great. He's gonna say, oh, karma. I knew it. Oh, maybe I did deserve that, Milkman. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Only the gods will know. I did. I know. I did say it first. Yeah. I've only got myself to blame, I suppose, maybe. Okay, let's see how we get on with these dudes. Let's see if we can get a blue axolotl. Still incredibly unlikely because, like, we've only done this like 42 times. Still, like, that's a very small percentage of time out of 100. Oh, actually, reminder, grab the gold helmet. There we go. Okay. Let's check and see what we can get. Okay, so Ken, Barbie, can you move? And go make babies. Go make a baby. We got another Goldie. Okay, so we've got a gold one. And where is Blueberry and Axie? Okay, give it to Axie and Blueberry. What do we get with these two? We got a wild one. Okay, Wildy. Yes, okay. And all within one breath. Ah, fantastic. I love that. Okay, let's add up those details into the thing. So, for those who are new to what we do, we get our inventory book and we check the thing. So we've done 44 axolotls. We now have 13 wild and we have 14 gold. Ken trying to third wheel there. True. They have fun. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the gold one. I'll do a quick double check. Let me see. Can I put water down? A safe place to put down some water. Ugh. Okay, I didn't. I should put this in a place where it's not going to destroy all my stuff. Okay, we'll just do it. Oh, I can't do it there. Why is this broken? Is Phil putting something under the stairs? Okay, I don't know why that is there. Okay, just going to do a quick check down here with this dude. Okay, so this is Goldie. Fantastic. So Goldie and Wildy. Because what we've been doing is we've been naming all the buckets so we know what's in them. So if we do decide to kind of like sell them to people, or if people are looking for a particular color, I can easily provide them without having to worry about what's in the buckets. So at the moment we have gold here, and we're onto another row of wild. I think once this chest is full, we need to start providing these guys with new homes. That's a lot of axolotls. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. I think I can quickly fill in the details on the Temple to the Watchers. I think we got time. So, let's pop over and fill in those details very quickly. Provided I've got the levels. If I don't have the levels, I might have to... Okay, I have 6 levels. That might be enough. Right, let's start with over on the YouTube side. We have Miss Maury, who is now up to 18 number ones. Now, on the Twitch, who is first? Vex, Vax, Vix, Fox. Sorry, Vex, Vax, Fox, Vix. Got the syllables in the wrong order there. So I'm pretty sure you've done one before as well, Vex. Not sure if they're in chat right now. Is this the first time? Thought I heard something there. 2 seconds. Cameron Ray, Water Ghost, Moonstar, Epicatus, Luthers. Oh, maybe this is your first time. First. Oh, that means we need a new shulker box then. Awesome. Okay. Chest. Shells. Box and die. And name. Vex. Vax. Vox. Vix. Oh, awesome. I love it when someone else can join the new things. Join the firsts. Sorry, the first wall, so we can expand it a little bit more. Got loads of space down here, actually. Okay, my next check-in will be my 45th. Ooh, that's awesome. Does that bring you up a little bit more, Footy? I think... Yeah, actually, that does bring you up a bit more, because you're 40 at the moment. Okay, let's see. Anything else? We had Acorn Raid and the Wizard Harry Raid. So let's go put them into the thing. So Acorn is up to 8 raids. I don't know if the Wizard Harry is on the wall here. He is not. Is he in the book? He is not. Okay, let's add him to the book then. The Wizard... Sorry, the Wizard Harry. Then Footy has cheered us 10 bitties. Meaning I think that my thing will need to be updated. As I think it's on 40. It is currently on 40. So it will have to be updated next time, Footy. Which is awesome. Oh, this is the wrong side. Okay, here we are. It's up 10, I think. So that would be 1370. I should probably double check these as well occasionally. Okay, and then we have, I think we had a couple of streaks as well. So Water Ghost is on a 3-stream streak. Let's have a quick check there and see if that upgrades anything. Where is Water Ghost? Is Water Ghost on the wall? Okay, I don't think Water Ghost is on the wall. Awesome. So we get to put Water Ghost on the wall today. So Water Ghost. Oh, whoops. Water Ghost. MC 3. Fantastic. Okay, and I'm going to pop you over here. Okay, that's Water Ghost on 3. Cyber Bees has made it to a 20. I think definitely probably means an upgrade if I can find him on the wall. Oh, we're 15, and is it? I think 15 is still on gold. Sorry, 20 is still on gold. So it'll be the next one that will go up to emerald. Nala is on a 10-stream streak. Let's find Nala on the wall. And that is an upgrade to gold. I'm going to put Zen over here. And we switch Nala over to gold. Should have a gold and get ready to go. Then, yay! Okay, and I need to get some more levels. What do I have left? Nope, that's it. I have done everything for today. For the Temple to the Watchers. Fantastic. Okay, we managed to get everyone updated as well in Temple to the Watchers. Okay. Oh, let me grab some food. Guys, thank you for hanging out today. We will be back on Wednesday, probably for some Among Us and definitely some Minecraft. Let's see who is online today. On the YouTubes. A reminder, there is no stream on this weekend because I am away, but we will be back we will be back obviously next week, next Monday. But next stream is on Wednesday. So next stream on Wednesday, but no stream this weekend. So YouTube, thank you very much for. Sorry, let's see. I'm probably gonna send you guys. Let's send you guys over to my girlfriend. My girlfriend has never beaten Minecraft, so let's watch her try. And that is Viking and his girlfriend. CZ, thank you for hanging out as well. Okay, so I'm gonna do the redirect over to YouTube, over to Viking's channel. Please do stick around for the raids because they are. You can get some extra channel points and stuff while we're doing the raid. Let me see. I'm going to just do a quick check and see who is live on Twitch before confirming whether to go to Viking or not. Okay, come on. Why is that slow there? Okay, Duvid is live. How long has Duvid been up for? About an hour 30. Okay, I think I will for now. Ooh, that person's on as well. Yeah, I'm gonna send you guys over to Viking's girlfriend, since I'm gonna be doing both YouTube and Twitch sending over for today. So let me start the raid. YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out. If you've enjoyed the video, if you're watching back the VOD, I hope you enjoyed the VOD. And if you want to catch more, please hit the subscribe button. I will see you very soon with another stream, and hopefully videos in the very, very near future. And also remember to give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed as well. Slonzi's over on YouTube and on Twitch. Thank you all so much for hanging out. We're going to raid into Viking. Also, if you're on YouTube, remember to tell Viking hi and girlfriend hi on the YouTube side. So I will see you over there shortly, probably on the Twitch side. Okay, Twitch, thank you so much for hanging out as well. I will see you guys on Wednesday with our next stream.